What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the NBA 2K25 Sixers My League on the channel. Now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Use that code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount on your order. It is an absolutely phenomenal product. I absolutely use it on a daily basis, whether trying to get in a quick workout, doing one of these long gameplay videos, whatever. It gives me the energy that I need to get through my day, whether the gaming portion or my actual job. Made with coffee bean extract, so I definitely highly recommend it. The link will be posted in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut10, or BeerGut, I'm sorry. Be sure to check out the channel, or the series playlist. I'll leave it posted in the top right-hand corner right here. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. Recently just got back into basketball. I am wearing the brand new, the Blues, the Jared McCann jersey that I just got. I absolutely love it. Jared McCann was having a very nice rookie season, front runner for Rookie of the Year until the knee injury took him out for the year. Now we get to actually keep him for the full season. I do realize that Cody Martin got traded in IRL. We are not going to trade him here, at least not yet. Just don't see the purpose of trading him if we have a solid, stacked roster, and we're one of the best teams in the NBA right now, second in the East behind the New York Knicks. So we're going to get the gameplay started and get this thing on the roll. We're going to be taking on and I'm sorry, got to move my camera. I should have done that before we record, but hey, things happen. We're going to be taking on the San Antonio Spurs, the Victor Wembanyama-led Spurs. This is prior to the De'Aaron Fox trade, so no De'Aaron Fox on the team, but Chris Paul will be in the backcourt. I'm super excited with this. I think this is going to be a great matchup of young talent in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain. Some really good young talent on both of these teams. I'm super excited about. We also have some veteran leadership. They have some veteran leadership with CP3. We're going to take a quick look at the award race. Luka Doncic leading the MVP votes at 30 points a game. Jared McCann leading Rookie of the Year. Dalton Knecht, who was traded to the Charlotte Hornets. Russell Wilson looking to win Sixth Man of the Year. Really nice fit for him. Victor Wembanyama is the Defensive Player of the Year. Asor Thomas, Most Improved Player. And Kia Clutch Player, Nikola Jokic. Tyrese Maxey, third. He did start the season off very, very strong, but unfortunately has kind of, I don't want to say taken a step back, but he has. We're currently sitting second in the Eastern Conference. The play-in tournaments looks starting to heat up. Milwaukee on the outside looking in. With 11 games left, we only have a 3-game disadvantage from the New York Knicks to get that number 1 seed. I would love to grab it today, but I don't know if we can. Going to have a very good matchup today. A very young team with the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to be rocking their city jerseys. We're going to be wearing I think we're going with the Reds today. So I wanted to wear this for you guys, and the new hat, everything like that. I'm super stoked about this. Like I mentioned in prior videos, April 5th, we will be in Philly for the Philadelphia 76ers, Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm super excited about it. It is going to be my first NBA game live, so I will make sure to take some really cool videos, stuff like that, and post it in the short section of this channel. I'm super stoked for it. We're going to have a great matchup. Keldon Johnson, little bit dip in the scoring the past couple years, 22 points a game 2 years ago and 11 and a half now. I guess, a lot of the scoring has went to Victor Wembanyama. Devin Vassell, really nice piece. I am not even going to try to say that name, but a key matchup. Joel Embiid, 25.9, 11.1 rebounds. Victor, 25.6 and 10.9 rebounds. Nick Nurse, second year as the coach of the Philadelphia 76ers, a former NBA Finals championship winning coach. And the basketball and the tip-off, it is going to start with San Antonio getting the ball. Tyrese Maxey on Chris Paul. Chris Paul dishes it to Devin Vassell. Wide open Keldon Johnson gets it to Wembanyama. Misses the wide open three. Paul George with the rebound. And Tyrese Maxey driving up the court. And he sinks the opening bucket of this game. 2-0 Philadelphia. I like how the arena is the throwback to the old Alamo Dome. And Devin Vassell sinks a three right in our face, and it is now a 3-2 game. Now Philadelphia a 9-6 lead. And Wemby feeds it off, and that is going to be out of bounds. Great defense by Gershon Yabusele. I am a huge fan of him. Unfortunately, I do not think the Sixers are going to be able to keep him. And he was a steal contract. And Maxey up the court and crosses up, dishes it off to McCain. McCain cannot hit that three. Little defense, but could not hit that wide open three. As Paul George defensively, I am not even going to try and say that name. Yabusele with the defense. They get it to Vassell. Vassell to Chris Paul. Jared McCain on Chris Paul. Chris Paul with the shot, and it is good. It is only a 1-point Philadelphia 76ers lead as we get it to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey trying to cross up CP3. 4 points so far in the game for Tyrese Maxey. Dishes it off to McCain. McCain misses the wide open shot again. And Devin Vassell up the court. Hands it off. Johnson coughs it up, and it is given. Paul George dunks it home, and it is now a 4-point 4-point Philadelphia 76ers lead as McCain is on Vassell. Again, not going to try that. They feed it in to Victor Wembanyama. Cannot hit the shot. Joel Embiid with the nice defense as Paul George brings it up court and takes the shot, completely whiffs. Thought he was going to make it, but could not get it. Did not get the call. And Jared McCain, what defense by Jared McCain. Gershon Yabusele with the rebound. And Tyrese Maxey gets it to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid cannot sink that three-pointer. I know he's pretty decent for a big man on the three-point. Another steal by Jared McCain. Jared McCain gets it up to Paul George. Paul George not able to lay it in, but Embiid get with the put back. And Embiid, first 2 points of the game, as Chris Paul bringing the ball up court. And Vassell, the screen by Chris Paul, the three-point shot, no good as Yabusele grabs the rebound. Kelly Oubre Jr. now in the game, looking to get his first 2 points, or first points of the game. Tried to get him on the pump fake. We probably should have dished it out, but that is all right as Stephon Castle. Wembanyama gets the shot and is now, well, we check back in with less than a minute to go in the game, and it is a 1-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. And Joel Embiid gonna back it down. The shot is up, and it is good. Joel Embiid, 4 points in the game so far. Stephon Castle bringing the ball up court. I feel like he is going to be a nice NBA player. And
the Sixers lead by 3.
oh, wow.
Martin outside. Out to the right wing. Embiid finds Martin.
Reggie Jackson gets it to Kelly Oubre, and Oubre hits the shot. And it is a 5-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. Shout out to my boy Prison Joe.
Don't go anywhere.
They are bringing the match up, or they're bringing the fight to us, but we are ahead currently. Started the second quarter here. Philadelphia has a 5-point lead over the San Antonio Spurs. And Kyle Lowry now in the game. Joel Embiid. Kyle Lowry nursing an injury right now, not getting a lot of playing time, but looking to have a big outbreak as Joel Embiid going to back him down and gets in the paint and hits the 2-point layup. And it is now a 7-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. Is that Tyrus Jones? And it is stolen there by Embiid. Embiid running it up court. Kyle Lowry got the ball. Feeds it to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid blows past him with the defender in his face and hits the layup. Jackson bringing the ball back up court. It is only a 4-point Philadelphia lead as Kelly Oubre cannot lay it in. Bad second chance opportunity by Joel Embiid. And the dunk on Kelly Oubre's head. And it is now only a 2-point Philadelphia 76ers lead as Kelly Oubre trying to work the crossover on, is that Stephon Castle. Feeds it off to KJ Martin. Oh, coughed it up, but we were able to rebound. Martin to Embiid. Embiid hits it as the clock expires, and it is now a 6-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. It is 4:47 left to go in the first half, and it is fed off to Harrison Barnes. Jared McCain gets hit with the screen, and the foul goes to Jared McCain. 2 shots for Stephon. Is it Tyrus Jones? Tyus Jones? The first shot is good, and it is now down to a 5-point San Antonio lead. Hits both of them, 4-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Jared McCain running the point here, trying to get it as he has 10 points already in the first half. Feeds it off to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid gets by his defender, and it is now a 6-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. Tyus Jones calls the timeout. 8-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. 3:30 left to go in the first half. And what do you know? Just been an excellent back and forth matchup. We cannot pull away from the San Antonio Spurs as we've got Paul George, and it is fed to Victor Wembanyama. Misses the 3-pointer. And it is now up. Maxey brings it up court. Dunks it home. And it is 10 points for Tyrese Maxey in this game so far. It is now a 9-point Philadelphia 76ers lead. And feeds it off to Devin Vassell. Vassell misses the wide open 3. No defense. Well, Kelly Oubre was kind of there as Oubre lays it in, and it is now an 11-point Sixers lead. It's 12-point with less than a minute to go. Victor Wembanyama covered by Yabusele. Shot is up, no good. And bad shots like that has really cost this San Antonio Spurs team in this first half as we cough the ball up, and San Antonio coming back down the court. And Chris Paul back in the game. Really has not had a good matchup against Tyrese Maxey. As you see, he's got those 12 points in the first half. Oubre getting back down. Oh, God, we whiffed on the defense right there. With 14.7 seconds left and a 10-point Sixers lead. Maxey feeds it to George. 8 points by George. Cannot sink that shot. Oh, man. And now cannot sink the three-pointer to bring it to half. And a 10-point Philadelphia 76ers lead as we head into the second half of play. What a great way to, pick up the season. We are in strong form as we are the number 2 seed in the East. I believe San Antonio's still, they're in the play-in, but, Chris Paul and Victor, I feel like that young team really learned from Chris Paul being a veteran point guard. Maybe, and I don't know the specifics of Chris Paul's deal as we head into the second half of play, maybe we take a flyer on him, like a veteran minimum, to help with this young backcourt. Comes off the bench, maybe he would take it, potentially to win a ring, as it is fed to... Now, Paul George got it in the paint, layup, no good, but Paul George recovers it, and he converts the second chance opportunity. 10 points for Paul George. It is now a 12-point Sixers lead. And now, we just left the skinny white dude wide open. Not playing great defense, as now it is a 10-point Sixers lead. And Devin Vassell covered by Jared McCann. And Paul George doing his best to cover. Well, he's great usually very good defensively. And Keldon Johnson, bad shot, and it is recovered, rebounded by Jared McCain as we get it up to Paul George, who has 10 and 5 on the game. It's been very nice, a very third option as we convert the bucket, the foul, potentially a 3-point play on tap here. Shot is up. It is converted. 13 points for Paul George as Tyrese Maxey, 14 points in the game. And still a 12-point Sixers lead. Crosses up Chris Paul and slams it home with authority. Tyrese Maxey, 16 points in the game. Really nice that we have the big three here. But, man, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Joel Embiid kind of on a short leash. We could potentially, if we do not go all the way, we could potentially move him in the offseason. That contract's really, really heavy. And maybe go younger in the front court. I like what Yabusele brings to this team. He's decent defensively as the shot is missed. And he's going to be expecting a big contract. I don't believe the Sixers could do that, but a foul. Victor Wembanyama called on the foul. This wasn't considered a shot. We get the ball back. 16 seconds. Joel Embiid feeds it to Jared McCain with the back down. The shot up, no good. And it is recovered by Devin Vassell. Paul George bringing the ball up court as Vassell. I'm going to call him Mama Luke, because I don't know what his name is. 3-point play, we're going to pick it up. The San Antonio schedule for the next couple games looks like they're going to have some decent matches. And it is now a 14-point lead as Victor Wembanyama dunks it home. And now Tyrese Maxey passes it up to Kelly Oubre, who has 8 points in the game. Feeds it back to Jared McCann. Gives it back to Oubre. Oubre looking for a potential big play. Embiid at the 3-point line. Shoots it. No good. 17 and 7 on the game. We have only a 12-point lead as Jared McCain gets hit with the foul. And it is a Ugh. Only a 12-point lead. I mean, look, I will openly admit San Antonio's a very good team. Again, like I said, recently got back into the NBA, so it's been a lot of fun as Wembanyama hits the three. Now that cuts the lead to single digits. We are only up by 9 as Tyrese Maxey, 18 points in the game, and dunks it home. 20 points in the game. What a big scoring offense by this, the Philadelphia 76ers. On paper, we're supposed to have one of the best offenses, and I ain't even mad at it. Jarrett McCain got crossed up and let frickin' Castle get to the paint. I'm pretty sure that was Castle. Again, not too familiar with outside of Wembanyama. I really don't know the Spurs players. I just thought those unis were cool as hell. As they drain the three. And what... Do we smell a comeback as Tyrese Maxey, 22 points, is bringing the ball up court. KJ Martin feeding it to Bona. I know he's become kind of a fan favorite. And the shot, Martin cannot connect from three-point range. And Champagne sinks it. They're coming back a little bit. Martin's going to feed it to Tyrese Maxey. The shot clock is turned off. I do want to kind of take the last shot of the game as Oubre feeds it to Martin. Ugh. No more three-point shots for Martin. I believe that, that is Caleb. Cody's still on the Hornets and cannot hit it as we are finally heading to the fourth quarter of play. Look at that shot by McCain, the off-balance shot, and the feed here. Kelly Oubre lays it in to bring it home. That is your State Farm assist of the game. And the Spurs bringing the ball up court for the final quarter of play. Reggie Jackson covering him and stops Harrison Barnes. KJ Martin takes the shot and he hits it. It is now only a 12-point 76ers lead as Action Jackson, 17-7, cannot come back with the three of his own. Joel Embiid. Ugh. And what was that? What in the hell was that? And finally, the green release hits the three. 20 points for Joel Embiid to go along with 7 rebounds. As Eric Gordon in the game. Martin dishes it to Kelly Oubre. Could not get Castle to bite on the pump fake. 8-5 though. Wow. Only a 13-point Sixers lead. And Eric Gordon, I like Eric Gordon, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds. 76ers still keep the ball. They're going to inbound it to Jarrett McCain, 16 points. Oubre backing down, shot up, hits it, and he gets the three-point play opportunity and whiffs on the free one. But 90-75, I feel like San Antonio foul. Martin got called with the foul. Honestly, don't know what the heck happened there. He sinks the first one. Man. Converts the second one. It is a 13-point Sixers lead. Now down to a 12-point Sixers lead. Philly has been absolutely dominating this thing so far as Jared McCain backs it, or gives it to Embiid. Embiid tries to back it down. Whoa, what a shot by Embiid. And it is back, or it's up to a 14-point Sixers lead. 5:35 left to go as... Is that Devin Vassell with the ball? Okay, Champagne in the game. Vassell takes the shot. Cannot sink the wide open three. Joel Embiid grabs the rebound. We give it to Oubre. 10-5. McCain, 18 points in the game. Backing down his defender. Do we want to take the shot? Crosses him up. Early release. Ugh. 96-82 with 5 minutes to go. This has been an offensive output by the Sixers. Jared McCain still in the game. Into Zach Collins. Zach Collins hands it off to Devin Vassell. Vassell with the shot. Cannot hit that three. And now with a double-double. We coughed the ball up. But a double-double. Joel Embiid having a great night. Solidifying that MVP conversation as the 11th rebound of the game for Joel Embiid. Gives it to Martin. Gives it to KJ Martin. And Kelly Oubre cannot lay it in. Holy crap. What the... What the freak, man? As we just let the Spurs drive to the basket, and it is now a 12-point lead with 3 minutes left to go. Paul George in the game, 18 points. Gets hit with the foul, and Paul George going to the line. Super happy about that. Still sinks the first one, and he now has 19 points on the game. Does he hit the second free throw? No! And with 2 minutes left, CP3 cannot hit the wide open three. I don't know why I thought that was going to happen. And PG8 cannot sink that three. Come on, Paul. It's up to Keldon Johnson. Cannot hit it. Paul George, almost a double-double himself with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Takes the shot there. Cannot sink it. Man, a Wemby. What defense is... Paul George also has a double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds. And it sinks it, 22-10 for Paul George. And holy crap, as Tyrese Maxey sinks it, and it is now 28 points for Tyrese Maxey. What a great game. And, oh man, most of our Philly starters have played very good as we let... Damn it. Happens. But 28 points for Maxey, brings it up the court. Less than a minute left to go in the game. As he crosses him up, we're going to pass it out to Paul George, 22-11. No points for Yabusele, but 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Really playing nicely. I feel like maybe we can get him for a steal again, because he hasn't scored a lot of points as he... bad shot. And Paul George bringing it up and sinks it. 108-97 is going to be the final. Philadelphia 76ers win another big game to inch themselves closer to that number 1 seed in the playoffs. Super stoked about it. I think we've done very well. I think we've done, a lot of great stuff with this team. I think we made the right moves. I think we got the right roster. I think we got, well, obviously, the roster isn't panning out IRL, but we got the right, the right players, the right system. I don't know if Nick Nurse is that guy to be, leading the charge, but I think he's done very well for himself, all things considered. Paul George being, the big three, Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey have all missed significant time this year. Jared McCain having injury, being out for the year. It just does not predict. And I really have picked up watching these Philadelphia 76ers games. Thank you to Amazon Prime having the NBA League Pass for relatively cheap. I pay a monthly subscription for it, so when I'm not watching other things most of the time, I'm watching Sixers games. I am gonna watch tonight's game. I believe it does. I believe it's. I believe they have the national game. I'm pretty sure they have the national game. I'm honestly not sure. We're going to simulate to the last game of the season, and I'm going to check that right now for you. Yabusele going to be out with knee tendonitis for the next couple weeks. Yeah, they actually do have the national game on ESPN, the Sixers and Pistons. I'm going to be watching that tonight. Sorry, Friday Night SmackDown. You will get I record you on Fubo, so I will be watching that. Or I'll watch that tomorrow morning as I'm doing editing, drinking coffee, whatever, right? But I'm super excited with what this team has done. I'm happy with the way everything has come out. We're gonna take a look before we get the hell up on out of here at the season stats and the playoffs. Well, maybe not. I'm more concerned about playoffs than anything this late in the year. We're gonna give KJ Martin the minutes because his father was a freaking dog, and I really would like to see that become of him. But we are second in the conference. I don't think we have a shot to win the. Yeah, we did not win it. Dante DiVincenzo, we're still interested. I might make a move in the offseason. Yeah, we pretty much locked up the second seed, unfortunately. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel's sponsor, Dubby Energy. I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. Leave it linked in the video description. Use the code BeerGut. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Be sure to check out the other series I am doing on this channel. Monday nights, NASCAR The Game Inside Line Season. I'm going to leave it posted in the top, one of these corners. I don't really know which one. We're about ready to get into the chase opener with that, so definitely recommend that. Be sure to check out on Tuesdays and Sundays, WWE 2K24 MyGM. I'm trying to wrap this thing up before WWE 2K25 is coming out. And I want to get this thing wrapped up and, move on to on to 2K25. Going to be posting one of the four corners here. Wednesday, the Philadelphia Flyers franchise rebuild 2.0. We started it over. We've had a lot. I've had a lot of fun with it. It's really fun. That's Wednesday nights. And Saturday night live stream on the channel, the Washington Commanders Madden 25 franchise. It'll be in one of these four corners right here. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. Hope to see y'all in the next episode, and peace out, my friends.